order. Okay. Let's start with our invocation, pledge of allegiance. Right. Lord, we thank you for this day. Lord, we thank you for the grace and mercy that has carried this city this far and our residents. Lord, we ask for your continued protection, leadership, and guidance. Lord, we ask that you keep down all confusion, Lord, and that you continue to lead us in a way that is pleasing in your eyesight. Thank you. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First item on the agenda is discussion of bills list dated August 26th. Mr. Williams, I had a chance to review this. It seems like it was pretty common stuff. We did some refunds on building permits. Looks like we had a couple main breaks that was going on. I see that in there. Office expenditures, phone bills. I really didn't see anything, legal fees, that's professional services in here, of course. We got to get that done through our bill group. So that makes sense. I'm glad to see that still covering the uniform for our police and fire. Repairing some vehicles. We did some building maintenance. I'm trying to find, yeah, most of these things, Menards, operating costs, of course, we're trying to fix things. Alleyways, keep paying Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's yeah, I really didn't come across anything. It seems like we continue to the same direction on these. When we're looking at them, nothing really stuck out too much or at all, I should say. So the total for the general fund, this is at 1.3 million. Motor fuel. What in particular, maybe I could go back and look at it. But the motor fuel, where are we typically using those funds at?
Probably the only thing we don't have the street lights.
Street lights?
Street lights, yeah. I think we need to buy some salt, but I don't know if we got it currently, not told.
Now, I see we still making payments in Chicago. You know how long we got to go?
That's just the current bill.
Okay.
Those are the current bills.
Well, I don't see any issues. My recommendation is send it to the full council for approval. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? And I am approving it as well. Next item on the agenda is discussion of the bills list dated October 14th, 2014. The only thing I wanted to say is this is dated wrong.
It was dated October 14th, because I forgot when I sent that out, we weren't having a meeting on the 14th, so that was come up with it.
2025.
Oh, it's dated 2025.
It's 10/19. All right, same thing. Same thing I'm seeing. The only question I had, toll collection fees. I was under the impression that we didn't pay those.
Well, that's basically when the adjudicator decides that someone's car was not towed properly and orders a refund.
Okay. Is that the same for police fines and tickets?
So it's a refund,
Went to, Joseph?
Yeah.
O'Loughlin?
same thing,
Okay. Yeah, same thing in all those interests. Are we under contract with this particular company to get these supplies? Or we kind of, huh?
Oh,
What is this, Quill?
we're not in contract, we just buy supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might be better to go that route. When we go into the vehicle expense, under 1-102-6000 to Enterprise FM Trust, is that, what is that for?
The mayor's vehicle, police and the mayor's vehicle, administrative personnel.
Okay. Was it? It's under 102. Again, I'm just seeing the same thing over the week almost. It's just like the same date, but it's all almost one. We're doing the same thing over, talk to me about these, managed services.
Which ones are
For
sorry?
IT, under communications, Department 116, it's Avidity Technologies.
Right. They do the ongoing technology and the website. So the website is under communications department, whereas the IT is under administrative services.
Well, this is finances.
All right, so I'm looking at the $30,000 bill for being in construction.
They're the contractors, remember, we contract out to the planning department.
Oh, that's it. Why are they under communications?
Yeah, the communications. That's an area.
Oh, I can slide all the way over. What special events are we talking about with the senior service? Disregard, I see. A lot of uniforms purchased this time around.
Well, and that has to do with hiring and people who don't get uniform allowances when they start. We have, I think we have 10 people in that academy. So they're not protected because you understand, most of the, with the exception of the exempt staff, they get reimbursed twice a year for their uniforms.
We had a lot of breakdowns. Spend a lot on, with Rod's auto service with vehicles. I thought we was doing vehicles, we shouldn't expect it too much.
I made Rick that he would just go start vehicles. Even though the lease car now turning for a year, turning a year for a time, he doesn't know because it defeats the purpose. If you drive a lease vehicle beyond 2 years.
So this is, more for, this is coming out
Public works.
of public work.
Excuse me,
Okay.
can y'all speak up a little bit? I really can't
Yeah, I'm
hear.
sorry, I wish we had to the mics. I'll talk louder. Yeah, I think that's a conversation we should have about the vehicle expense. They seem to dominate, in this particular time, it's, a lot. So, do we still have our fuel at the police department?
Yes,
Okay. And that's used by everybody or just the police?
I think it's just police, because I know they have gas in public works.
Okay. So they are included in this $6,000 expense then? Okay. Yeah, just continue, I would say, this is a conversation just to have about maintenance and, so I'm saying it's a lot. We spent a lot of money on maintaining vehicles, but I thought we chose to get new vehicles to avoid that. But, okay. Other than that, I see nothing. Utilities, debt services. Talk to me about the 10,000 for the Harvey Gym under the debt service.
Under debt service, it's 10,000 paid to, the bank, the money to, basically do all the payments and things to people.
We pay
under the
somebody
contract.
to make payments for us?
The money, well, legally, that's what required by law.
Oh.
Actually, that's where all the money for debt service goes. Actually, that's the 2023 A&B bond series.
Oh, for the bonds.
Yeah, for bonds.
Okay, now.
And they have to.
I didn't remember that name, but okay.
No, that's new. That just started in 2023.
Okay. Okay, it makes sense. Any
UMB.
questions? All right, that's it for me on this one. Make a motion to approve, the bills listed dated October 14, 2024. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed. Next item on the agenda is, discussion of the bills list dated October 28.
There's a,
Huh?
there wasn't.
Get that one?
No.
Did we get anybody sign up for public comment?
There is one, but I don't know if that's for the finance committee or the,
It's for the finance committee.
it's on the table.
Just one?
That's the only one I saw.
Jose?
Is that for the finance committee?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So you have been signing for public comment now?
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, you may be not in the room, but I tell you what,
With the administrative, yeah.
I tell you what, let's do 3 minutes.
Are
Okay,
you opposed to 3 minutes, or who's timing the 3 minutes?
I'll put it on my phone and press the okay? So let's do that, just to be fair. But in the future, please sign up so you know how many people we gotta keep. Okay? Who won't go first?
You have to be a resident of Harvey to do this.
Sir, you can comment anytime you like. I guess it's simple answer, no.
I'm here for other reasons.
Okay? Can you please stand over there?
Typically, we state our names on Kobe Chapman. I'm the second ward alderwoman. And some time ago, we mentioned about the comptroller's report being available online. So I wanted to know, Mr. Williams, when tentatively we could see that comptroller's report added to our online platform.
It is going to truly be public comment, Alderman.
Okay, thank you. Additionally, I know it was already discussion regarding the October 14th bills list. Some additional immediate things that come to mind underneath professional services. We have a charge there for $22,500 on behalf of Robert Half, candidate Lisa Willard. So I guess my question specifically with that is, have we done a restructuring within our human resource department? Because typically, as I know it, Robert Half is a staffing service. So I wanted to know, is that for what that specific piece is for? Because I know we have an entire human resource department. On the agenda tonight, we have the Roby Avenue storm pipe replacement. But additionally, on the agenda, we have on the bills list for October the 14th, we got about over $100,000 in charges for Anchor Heavy Civil. So I wanted to know, are those costs associated with the current legislation to be voted on tonight?
What department is that?
I'd have to go back and get that for you. But it should maybe be under I don't want to misquote, but I will find out. And so I wanted to know specifically, with that being on the bills list, like I said, is that for tonight's legislation, or is that an additional project that Anchor Heavy Civil is completing? And then we have an extensive amount of City of Chicago water purchases. And my question, I know that was one of the things that was kind of in a negotiation that Mr. Williams had spoke about previously. So I wanted to know, are those previously owed debts to the City of Chicago? Or are those current costs that we've accrued? So those are my three questions regarding the October 14, 2024 bills list. Thank you.
Alderman,
Yes.
do me a favor. In the future, email me those questions, because I would like to get you those answers. Still do it so that we can get you those answers. And that way, because when you come in, even if a resident, I have some residents that like to look at bills, they may give you a question, transfer it over to the finance, but, anyone of them, especially me, and I'll try to get you the answer that you're looking for.
I appreciate that. And to that end, I would just like, if I can make a suggestion, and this has been on behalf of the constituency, many have asked that the finance committee meeting, if possible, be moved prior to the council, either week before, on the first week and the third week, as opposed to prior to the council meeting, just to allow for enough time to really have a very formal discussion about some of these questions and concerns.
Duly noted.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else? Seeing none, make a motion to adjourn. All in favor? None opposed?
I'm so sorry. I really have one more thing.
Come on.
This past Friday, I did submit some questions over to the office, and one of those that I really want to discuss or just have some open dialogue I was hopeful for was regarding our forced audit on behalf of the comptroller's office. And when we received this notice, I did make a reach out, and it was a discussion that we had until the 17th to reply. I'm not certain as to what the status of that looks like, but I know it's essential for our overall financial structure to just kind of know what the processes are in place regarding things such as this. We don't want to be withheld from maybe applying for a variety of monetary supports based on us maybe not having this in compliance. So this is a huge focal point, and maybe something that we added to the agenda today for further discussion. Thank you.
On the floor was to adjourn. All in favor? We are officially adjourned at 6:23.